So it's coming up to a year of my art journey, and I just wanted to have a little chat or do a little vlog about how it's gone. Yeah, and it's been so quick. So let's have a little chat. So I'm gonna take you like right back to the beginning of like where it all started, because I didn't actually decide to do my art, you know, because I wanted to. It was something that I kind of just sort of fell into. Yeah, and then like since that journey, like I've literally just gone with it. Let's take ourselves back to March of 2022. I was in like a really bad place. I was literally like dealing with like a lot of childhood trauma issues that, you know, like I'd sort of buried down the hatchet when I was younger. And then like as I got older, it sort of affected me in a way that like I was kind of just fed up with using like medication. I wanted to find like a different way. I wanted to find like an alternative method of healing myself. After like a really terrible relationship, I mean, it wasn't all bad, it was just me and my ex-partner just ended up being two completely different people, and it was kind of like we needed to accept that we were never gonna, you know, be the same. However, before we ended things, unfortunately he had suffered a loss, someone very close to him. Even though at the time we weren't like the bestest of friends, we sort of were talking at the time. So as a little gift, I actually drew him and the person that he had lost, and this was like the beginning of my art journey as per se. The reason why I drew him and the person is because that person was very, very into art themselves, and I wanted to like make that a memory. After actually having like the best feeling from, you know, getting back into drawing, because I hadn't done it for like 10 years. So the last time I actually done art was, I would say it was like when I was 16, so we're talking about 10-11 years ago now. And I hadn't actually done any art, like didn't put any focus into it. I actually had done a degree in policing. So I decided, once I did actually start drawing, I was like, wow, this really is some sort of like, this really is therapy for me. This is really helping me, and I can't really explain like the feeling. It's just a really like, it's a really great feeling to really find something that you love to do. Getting into art, I thought maybe I could just do this, and you know, I'm just gonna do this out of enjoyment and then just sort of see where it goes. That was my initial idea of what I was gonna do with it. And I started drawing. I just created like social accounts and stuff, but because I hadn't practiced for such a long time or like done any sort of drawing apart from that one memory portrait, then I thought I need to just practice. Getting a lot of good reviews, I decided to expand further, create more social media, and I was at the time reels were being made, so I was really enjoying learning to make reels. Working at the same time and single parent, I was just doing my art in my spare time. And the best thing about social media is that you have a platform to create. So I was just really just focusing on like where I can get my art out there on social media, and through that I managed to get like quite a few commissions, which I'm really proud of myself, because it was a massive confidence boost. Not only was my art starting to be my therapy, but it was also like creating business for me. I'm grateful for always trying to like write down what sort of ideas I want to do in the future. So I researched into NFTs as well. I'm still trying to learn what it's all about. My main thing as well is like making people happy when they see my art. So that's why I love making reels, because honestly it's just like, it really is really fun. It's one of my favourite parts, is actually like once the artwork is done, then I can actually start making these reels and just make it really fun for like people to view. But I've also made Christmas cards as well. So mainly I started off drawing just portraits, and then when I'd done the Samantha Fairs one with the flower and the baby, I actually changed the two different colours. My main thing is now playing along with contrasting tones and colours to make it very interesting, and I also like want to play around with a bit of texture as well with my art, so it's all like a massive learning curve this year. The focus of this year was to really hone in my skills on art, and also see what else I could do with my art. So I've learned that using social media is definitely a huge platform for artists, as not many people do actually visit local galleries that I find, unless your name really is out there. So using like social media to get yourself noticed is a really big thing for me. When you are really passionate about something and it's close to your heart, honestly it's like the most rewarding feeling ever. I can't wait to see what is going to happen in the new year for me. It's now February, and I actually started my art journey in March last year, and I just can't believe it's already been a whole year, and so much. It doesn't feel like a lot has happened, but so much has. Like, I've learned a lot, and I can honestly say like I am so proud of myself, like how far I have come. I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon, so stick along this journey with me, and hopefully you'll be able to see more content and a whole year of the unknown, and it's just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fabulous. I can't wait to see what else I create. I have this year, I'm going to also focus on self-portraits. However, it's kind of like a head thing, like do I really want to do a self-portrait, because I'm a little bit shy. But yeah, no, I definitely am thinking of how to make my art more interesting, and what I want to do with it as well. But good things for the future, and thank you for getting ready with me, and hopefully I'll see you next time in my next video.